Hello everyone, and welcome to Explain the Charts. Today is July 15th, 2025, and we are going to be covering Tesla, ticker symbol Tesla, analyzing the news and correlating it to the charts. Recent news includes Tesla's potential investment in xAI, its entry into the Indian car market with the Model Y, and the overall autonomous driving market trends, so let's delve into what all this means. We'll look at the daily, hourly, and 15-minute charts to see how these events are shaping Tesla's price action. We'll be looking for support and resistance levels, potential breakouts, and trend reversals. Let's start with the one-day chart to get a broad overview of Tesla's performance over the past year. We can see a lot of volatility over the last year, with both strong uptrends and significant pullbacks. Zooming in on the last few months, from March 2025 to today, we can see a recent high around $317. This could be a resistance level to watch. Now let's switch to the hourly chart to analyze recent price action in more detail. Looking at the hourly chart, we can observe how Tesla has reacted to news about the potential xAI investment. We see volatility and upward movement after the news broke, but it's important to see how sustainable this is. The hourly chart also gives us a closer look at near-term support and resistance levels, helping us determine potential entry and exit points. For a more granular view, let's examine the 15-minute chart. This chart provides insight into intraday trading patterns and allows us to identify immediate support and resistance zones. We can see Tesla moving between $316 and $317 today, and we'll see if it's able to break above to test that longer-term resistance level. News about entering the Indian market could drive further short-term volatility as well. Taking a step back to the daily chart, let's identify key price levels. A major resistance level appears around $350, which would make sense considering it's a round number, which previously acted as support in late 2024. On the downside, support seems to be forming around $290 to $300. A break below this range could signal a bearish trend. The 200-day moving average, currently around $280, also acts as a dynamic support level. Given the information, here are a few scenarios to consider. Bullish scenario: if Tesla continues to receive positive news, particularly regarding xAI, and breaks above the $317 resistance, we could see a move towards $330 and potentially $350. The likelihood is moderate, depending on investor sentiment and market conditions. Bearish scenario: if Tesla fails to hold the $290 to $300 support range, a test of the 200-day moving average is likely, which could represent a strong buying opportunity depending on sentiment. It also depends on what the market thinks about the tariffs imposed and if the Federal Reserve is going to cut interest rates. In summary, keep a close eye on these price levels: resistance at $317, major resistance around $350, and support in the $290 to $300 range with the 200-day moving average as a last line of defense. Factors to watch include news regarding Tesla's investments, production numbers, and any updates on trade relations. Thanks for joining Explain the Charts today.